What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Mike Tyson, Oleksandr Usyk, and Tyson Fury. Mike says that Usyk can't run forever against Tyson Fury. Mike Tyson believes that if Oleksandr Usyk wants to beat Tyson Fury, he must stand his ground and fight, something the heavyweight legend feels won't pay off for him. And he said Usyk can't run forever. Tyson's going to get him in the corner. He's going to get him with some punches, and he's going to hurt him eventually. He's going to run all night. He has to stay and fight to win the fight. At some particular time, he's going to have to stand and fight. He can't run and box all night. They're not going to give him the decision now with Tyson. They want to see some fighting. After watching him and Deontay in a fight, they ain't going to go for no running and hitting. Those are the words of Mike Tyson. And let me counterpunch. I haven't seen Oleksandr Usyk ever run. Now, we've seen him use the ring. We've seen him go side to side. We've seen him slip punches and dip punches. We've seen him counter. We've seen him attack. We've seen him, go on the defensive, but his defensive is not something of a Guillermo Rigondeaux or Erislandy Lara, right? Two other outstanding southpaws, but pure boxers, I might add. Oleksandr Usyk, he's a guy that boxes but likes to be very aggressive with combinations, and understand this. Tyson believing that Tyson's going to win is his openly biased standpoint, okay? Because Tyson Fury was supposedly named after Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson has to honor someone that is the top right now. Why wouldn't he? That's almost like if you broke a record and you don't want someone else to break your record. Just like Bernard Hopkins didn't want Gennady Golovkin to break his, 22, or was it 22 title defenses or 23 title defenses that Bernard Hopkins was famous for reigning over, okay? So, yes, it's an open bias in this situation. But the truths, I look and I try to extract the truths out of any biased comment, because if it's a fact, you can't overlook it being a fact. You just have to question, why was this fact amplified in this particular conversation, right? So he's saying he's going to get hit with some punches. He's going to hurt him eventually. He's going to run all night, and he has to stay to fight. Tyson Fury, I think he will hit Oleksandr Usyk, because I think if Joshua was able to hit him, Tyson will. That's no secret. But here's the thing. How many times? And then here's another thing. How many times will Oleksandr Usyk hit him? Okay, so the get him in the corner and, beat him up, that may work for Tyson. And more than likely, Tyson would have to do that if the fight ever happens. He would have to go in and attack Oleksandr Usyk like Anthony Joshua did in the 9th and attempted to get him out. But he has to also understand Oleksandr Usyk is a guy that he responds and he answers attacks. When you answer attacks, you show the opponent, that the respect that he has for you, you're showing him that you can give him that much back. You're showing your competitive nature. See, anybody that knows ring generalship, if you get caught with 4 or 5 punches, those 4 or 5 punches has to be answered with that same amount or more. Okay? So other words of Mike Tyson saying, well, hey, he's not going to win a decision now with Tyson Fury. They want to see the same type of fighting of Deontay Wilder. Listen, Deontay Wilder is a guy with a lot of heart, a big punch, and he was determined to do something that he felt he was wronged for. I think the whole fight on the trilogy between those two guys was the reckoning, and it was also what was understood. And you can't expect Tyson to fight like that, because if he does try to fight Wilder like that, or should I say Usyk like he fought Wilder, he could be in a world of trouble. But Tyson Fury, I think, is good at adjusting, at adapting to whoever he fights. That's why I'm so curious to see how this fight's going to be, because he admits that Usyk is a tricky southpaw. He never said he was a runner. But well, yeah, he did. Sorry. I counterpunched myself. He did say he was a runner. He said, oh, he's going to run and try to jab me all night. And I think that could be the worst thing that Tyson Fury expects, because when you try to follow a guy, you better know how to cut off the ring. Don't ever follow somebody that can punch you back, because Usyk sets traps like that. He comes in, he comes out, he moves in, he moves out, he moves side to side, and then when you come to approach him, he catches you with 3 solid shots. Jab, left hand, and a right hook. Then he slips back out because he's expecting you to counter back, and then he repeats the process. It's quite beautiful, actually. But him being a runner, no. I just think he has very good footwork, foot movement, and I think people misconstrue that with seeing someone else fight someone else. You can't replace it. There's nothing you can really do about it. Okay? But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Mike Tyson telling Oleksandr Usyk that you can't run forever against Tyson Fury. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.